Alright, so here we are with another video. I'm going to be playing some ranked. I'm going to see how far we get with Rampardo Silvally. I still think this is the deck to play. We just been getting really unlucky, and I think part of the reason is because we might need to tweak this deck a little bit. My theory is that maybe we should adjust it so that we don't have like two Gladions. Two Gladions is good, but it's also a do nothing card when we have like all our pieces. So I'm gonna make some changes to this deck. Um, just a few changes. I'm gonna try. Let's try cutting one Gladion, and let's try cutting a Pokemon Center Lady. And we are gonna still run the trainers because we do want to activate. We do want to activate Silvally as much as possible, but I want to play a red. And let's see. I think honestly, Team Rocket Grunt isn't a bad one to pick. Let's just sort by 2 stars. Actually, let's sort by 2 stars and let's go. I'm gonna try to pick another supporter. I don't think that two Gladions is the answer. I think that we can do this without Gladion. Maybe, you know what? I know this set might sound crazy, but Leaf might be the answer. Because Leaf allows us to accelerate. Leaf allows us to accelerate our energy usage. We don't have to spend time retreat costing. So I think that might be the option. Because here's the thing, right? Take a look at Type Null for a sec. That retreat cost is 2, and also Rampardos is 2, and so is Cranidos. It's also 2. So 2 is a big number for retreat costs. We're gonna try to use Leaf to our advantage and see if we can use it to switch. Because there's a lot of times where I really need to switch, and Leaf is just the card that I'm missing. So we've got Sabrina, Leaf, Iono, Red, one Gladion. We got one Giovanni for the mirror against opposing Silvallis, which I'm seeing a lot less of. I'll be honest with you, I'm seeing a lot less Silvallis. We're gonna make these fuse adjustments and let's see how we do unranked. I think that we're gonna do a little bit better here. Again, it's an experiment, right? We're trying things out. We're not gonna succeed all the time. I am on a two win streak right now, which is quite nice. Let's see how far we get. We're facing a very strong opponent, level 50, 3 Master Ball badges, the same as we have. Let's see how we do. This is going to be a very tough match. They're a fire deck. We are going second, which is nice. Not going to complain about going second. That's always a good thing. And here's the reason why I like Gladion so much. Having one copy is nice because we got Pokeball to already find our Type Null, right? And Gladion is just another thing that we can get to guarantee that we get like a Silvally and not another Type Null. So I think that this already I'm seeing some benefits off of our deck adjustments. Haven't seen any new cards that we were playing, but I think that just by the look of this hand, we do have 2 cards that are kind of bad, except not really. I could just, you know what? I could just Sabrina right now and go after the Eevee. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. So I'm gonna. This is gonna be tough. If I play the Type Null, I do run the risk of getting Sabrinaed myself. So let's not do that. Let's not play the Type Null. I'm gonna be very strategic here, right? I'm gonna explain to you exactly what I'm doing. So we're gonna have them switch into Eevee, and we're just gonna attack here. Yeah, we're just gonna attack here. All right, so that wasn't too good, but we're just trying to attack. We're not trying to win coin flips right now. It wouldn't have mattered either way. But see, look, they wasted their Rocky Helmet. In order for them to switch back, they'd have to waste an energy or use like an X speed. So we're well positioned right now. They probably are on Flareon. Okay, this is not a bad move from them. They're they're just trying to do this, which I get. I totally get that. They were trying to protect their Flareon here. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh, did they just wasted energy? I mean, they just wasted their energy. They wasted a trainer. Oh, that was pretty big. So they actually activated their ability, combust, but they didn't have an extra energy. So that's pretty winning to me. Well, not quite. They had to use that to. I understand what happened. They wasted that energy when they switched. So let's play Gladion here. Get our last Silvally. And then we're gonna play. We're actually gonna play this type null. We're gonna evolve this type null. And then, unfortunately, this Rampardos isn't doing a whole lot for us. But I would still like to attack here the Turtonator. Now let's see what Flareon does again. It's got a lot of HP. It does 130 damage, so it looks like they're well positioned here. Kiawe is gonna be a little annoying. Alright, so we're not in any rush to end things just yet. So I'm not gonna we don't have to play a trainer, which is good, because we're gonna knock this thing out no matter what. We're just gonna put an energy on the Silvally. We're gonna take 20 here. And we are probably going to end up losing this Silvally next turn. They're going to bring out their other Turtonator, which is fine. If we can get like another trainer card, because they are going to knock out this Silvally. If we can top deck another, like a Professor's Research or something, then we'll be really good. We'll be in a good position. Alright. The cool thing is that they don't get to activate Flareon that turn. They had to have used up Turtonator. I didn't realize that Turtonator was so good. This is not good though. We need either now we need like a Skull Fossil or something. I mean, I'm not gonna waste my red on this Turtonator because that would be stupid. How many cards? We have 9 cards and we still don't have a Skull Fossil or anything. I mean, we can pull. There's a lot of good cards. I can't think of a dead card right now that we could top deck. Maybe another Rare Candy. Rare Candy would be a dead card. But like out of 9 cards, what is there? Two Skull Fossils, 2 Professor's Research would be good. Like literally anything. I'll take anything. Actually, we literally need Skull Fossil in order to come back from this. Okay, so we're not winning this, is what you're saying. Yeah, because there's nothing we don't have another card to come back from this. That's really unfortunate. We actively needed a Skull Fossil because no matter what in that situation, we were not gonna come back. Oh, we actually were at rank 3, but we just went down 1. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Send a thanks here. I still think that we did good. I think that the changes we made were positive changes. But we still need to make some more adjustments to the deck. If we continue to lose, then we'll need to make some more adjustments. All right. By the way, I do listen to my viewers. Somebody mentioned that the last couple of streams have been like wider screens, so I'm making it a little more vertical. Hopefully that helps with y'all who are on your mobile YouTube apps. Okay, so this is going to be good. We have Leaf here, which is nice. Type null. All right, so I think we're off to a decent start. We're just gonna have 2 type nulls here, and then probably what we'll do is just put an energy on quick on our active type null and attack. Next turn we can use Silvally or something. I don't know. They're doing a lot of card drawing here. 2 Pokeballs and a Professor's Research. Wow. Okay, so this is like a rare candy-ish deck that's based around evolving Froakie into Greninja and Poplio. All right, so that was a bad draw, but let's see what we can do here. I don't think that evolving here is going to do anything. Let's just evolve the bottom, the back Silvally. I'm going to hold off on evolving this one. Okay, our goal was not to win the coin flip, although it would have been nice if we did. Would have been nice if we did. We're going to try our best to do it again here. Primarina is actually a really strong Pokemon. It's kind of annoying. Because the other thing, I'm sure this opponent also runs Howl, which is also a very strong card. Okay, let's I don't know. Let's just attack. Let's just Sabrina here. See what happens. Okay, cool. They're gonna give up their Froakie. I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that trade. Now all we need is a Rampardos and we're good. Sort of. We're not like super good, but if we can get a Rampardos here, I'll be happy. I don't really want to throw away Leaf if we don't have to. It would kind of suck if we just threw away a Leaf just to deal 100 damage because oh, actually we don't even have to do that cuz oh, they're going to attack Skull Fossil. Okay. Yeah, cuz the Primarina is going to one hit. Oh, this is really bad. I think we're going to lose this. Honestly. All right. Well, we don't have a choice. We don't really have a choice here. We kind of have to just switch into. We don't have a choice here, and it's really annoying. But okay, we're gonna just Professor's Research here and hope. No. Okay. Well, we didn't get there. This is really bad. I don't think we're gonna win this either. The metagame has shifted so heavily that like the decks that do well a month ago are just not the decks that you see doing well this month. And that's been a recurring thing month after month. The cards you'll have a really top level deck and then like just in a matter of 3 weeks it'll just be gone. It just won't be playable. And it's wild to me because I considered Rampardos to be like the best deck I ever built. The best deck out there that I ever had. And I have a collection of like everything, right? It's just wild to me that um yeah, I mean it's just wild to me that I can't do anything that I can't I don't know. It's really weird. I'm not complaining that, oh, I'm a bad player or anything like that. No. I I genuinely think I'm giving it an honest try. I'm giving it my best, right? And I'm not gonna it's not the end of the world if I don't make it to Mythic or what is it, Master Ball this season. I already hit my Master Ball 3 times, which I'm happy about. I'm just trying to just trying to see how far I can get this month. But it's just frustrating when like you build what you think to be a really good deck that for a fact did amazing last month. Did absolutely amazing. Like you were like undefeated with it. You'd go like 8 wins in a row, then you'd lose one, then you'd win 5 in a row, and then you'd lose two maybe. Like you'd have this amazing record, and then all of a sudden like a new set comes out, and it's not even like that crazy of a set. Like Eevee Grove is a good set, but I don't think there's anything backbreaking in the deck in the set other than like I guess Poplio really is that good. I mean I don't know. I guess Eevee really is that strong. Flareon, like I said, was going to be a very strong card. All right, we've got a Ultra Beast deck here. This deck tends to do well against Ultra Beast decks. Let's see how we do. Let's Pokeball here. Get our second type null. And let's put Skull Fossil down, and let's put us type null here to protect us from Sabrina. End the turn here. Okay. Guzzlord is actually kind of a problem, but I think that, let's see, they're weak to grass. I mean, it doesn't look like we've got a whole lot going for us. Darkrai obviously is annoying. I haven't actually seen Darkrai in combination with Guzzlord, although I've always thought about doing that myself. Let's Professor's Research here. Gladion is nice. Giovanni's okay. Alright, let's... I guess we attack... Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm just gonna attack here. Because... at least... Yeah, doing 40 damage is fine. At least that puts this Celesteela within close range of a... of an attack from, like, you know, from a Silvally or something. I don't know. But I will say, it probably would have helped if we had kept Pokemon Center Lady. Okay, Iono is actually not bad. Yeah, let's do Gladion here so that we can guarantee that we actually get rid of the Celesteela. This does mean we will lose it next turn, but I'm willing to part ways if it means we get to come back with, like, Rampardos. I think that'd be pretty amazing. Alright, so they are probably going to end up putting an energy on Darkrai and attacking, which is good because, I mean, our Silvally only has 30 HP anyway. If we can find a way to like either top deck a Rampardos or Iono into Rare Candy and Rampardos, then I'll be pretty happy. Okay, well, they're not going to be able to use Celesteela just yet because of Darkrai. They are going to be forced to attack us, which is fine, like I said. We just need to get rid of one EX card to win this. We already took down one Celesteela. Let's bring out the Skull Fossil. Hopefully we can get Rampardos here. It's Rampardos or bust. Nice. All right. So we're gonna evolve into Rampardos here, and then it's pretty straightforward. What we do next is we can actually just Giovanni. Yeah, why do red when we can just Giovanni here? Nice. Okay. That is an example of things going right for us, which is a rarity. But we got the dubs. Let's see if we can get back to. Let's see if we can climb our way back to 3. Can we climb our way back to 3? Okay, so we're 3 points away from Ultra Ball 3. I'll tell you what. We dropped down to Ultra Ball 2 yesterday. If we can climb our way back to Ultra Ball 3 today, that's going to be a big dubs for me. So let's see if we can do that. If we can win this game, I'll call it quits and I'll be able to go to sleep and rest easy. Let's just put it that way. Okay, let's just put it that way. It's Eevee Grove day 3. I think I deserve a rest. I think I deserve a break. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we're going first, which is not a good thing usually. Depends on our matchup. We're facing a fire deck. We don't have a choice. We only can make type null our active spot. Snorlax is going to be annoying, which is fair. We're gonna Pokeball here, and so our hand is a little bit awkward because do we bother Ionoing here? No, let's not Iono. Let's just wait a turn. Because our opponent has 4 cards in hand. It benefits them more than it does us, I think. Let's just see what happens. Snorlax is annoying, but I don't know. I haven't seen Snorlax in combination with Fire Energy yet. So I'm quite interested to see what our opponent is doing. I'm sure there is some sort of exploit out there, Flareon or something, I don't know. Okay, so Professor's research is actually really good because it lets us, when we Iono next turn, our Iono is going to be really strong. We did find a Skull Fossil, which is also pretty huge. And let's just quick blow here, see what we can do. Alright, so unfortunately with Snorlax's ability, it basically counteracts our quick blow if we get it down to only 20 damage. It's kind of annoying. Snorlax is actually kind of annoying. Alright, let's see here. So we definitely want to Silvally here. The question is, do we bother using red? I think we do. Yeah, let's go for red here. I don't know. Seems like it would be better than Ionoing, because just need to get as much damage onto this Snorlax as possible. Next turn we can Giovanni if they decide to heal a bunch. Let's see, what is the possibilities here? They heal 20, they go to 60. They can also do like a Pokemon Center Lady, go to 90. Ooh, Ilima's, that's gonna be annoying. Ugh, that's rough. Okay. That was rough. I should have seen that coming. I didn't realize that they were playing Ilima. Okay, you know what though? Let's not Iono just yet because I want to I kind of want a Giovanni here. If I can Giovanni and then Iono next turn and maybe get my second Silvally, then I'll be pretty happy. And I don't want to play the Skull Fossil just yet because I want to see how many cards I can draw off of Silvally. Alright, so they're going to attack me for sure. I don't see them returning Snorlax from a second Ilima. That would be... yeah, that would be stupid. This is kind of a tough matchup. Because they're playing Torracat. Yeah, they're playing a good setup here. I didn't realize Snorlax was that good. I mean, especially with the Lima, it's very powerful. All right, so what's the play here? We're gonna try to find ourselves either a Rampardos or a Silvally, I guess. Okay, there's a Silvally. That makes me feel a lot better about doing this. Now we get to actually Iono here and do some work. Alright, Gladion is whatever. We do miss Rare Candy, unfortunately, but we get to knock out this Snorlax, and that is huge, because they invested 4 energy on this thing. That's 4 turns that are now gone. They have to make up all that money back. And we do have we have 2 trainers, so we can definitely hit hard with Silvally. Well, Professor's research, hopefully into a Rare Candy. And we got 7 cards in hand, so we're looking pretty good. Let's see what our opponent can come up with here. Alright, Rare Candy is to be expected. But again, we only need to knock out 1 Pokemon. We don't need to worry about anything else. And they've got a huge retreat cost here of 4. So I see what they're doing. They're trying to get their I see what they're doing. They're trying to get they're trying to basically take damage off of Snorlax and then Ilima the Snorlax into their hand. We're not going to allow that to happen. We are going to instead Sabrina here. We'll see what they do here. Alright. I think that's the play. And then let's put an energy on the Skull Fossil. They're not going to be able to do anything this turn. If they want to bring out the Snorlax next turn, they would have to waste either a trainer or energy to do that. And I don't think that they'd be willing to waste so much tempo to just try to get Snorlax back into the active spot. I can tell by the way they're playing that they have an Alima in hand. Okay, how is a fair play? That doesn't actually quite do it though, does it? No. Alright, so we still win here, I think. Yeah, we win. Okay, cool. We're just going to Professor's Research and then get the dubs. Whew, that was a tough match. That was a tough match. But, yeah, our opponent played really well. We got back. Climbed our way back to 3, to Ultra Ball 3. Let's see if we can climb our way up to Ultra Ball 4 and then eventually to Master Ball. That is going to happen, but not today. Today I'm going to take a nap like this Snorlax. I'm going to send a thanks to our opponent. And thank you so much for checking into the channel. I didn't realize how much better it is to do vertical streams. I didn't even realize I was not doing vertical streams before. I'll definitely try to do vertical streams in the future. Going to be uploading some of this content onto YouTube, so stay tuned. If you missed the stream, don't be upset. We'll upload this onto YouTube, and you'll see all of it in playback. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next stream/video. Oh, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow or the next day. So I don't know when I'm going to stream. Maybe once next week, and then that'll be it, because I have a really busy schedule, like I said. But we'll still keep on with day 4, day 5. We'll continue rolling with regular videos once we get everything situated. All right, everyone. See you later, and peace out.